Hey guys, I'm Psychosap and welcome back for episode 7, the Monaco Grand Prix. Now this is one of the oldest circuits in Formula 1. We've been racing here from 1950, that is 72 years. And this track is a pure street circuit and they actually have to build the circuit before every race, even till date. But of course the only setup I'm going to be doing is the car. So this is a very difficult circuit in terms of all the slow speed corners and of course the minimum steering input. Now just when I was about to start my first time lap, he was in my way and he was also on a time lap it seemed like, but he kind of did move out of the way in the last moment, so I did manage to get ahead. But honestly this is a difficult circuit and I didn't expect on controller to be able to get a good result from this track. And I believe the hardest braking zone after the tunnel comes right here with the left-right chicane. And getting it right is pretty rewarding. So here we go, last few corners of my flying lap. Not too many mistakes, I did maybe go wide in a few corners, so let's see how it goes. Oh, that is the fastest lap, pole position guys. So it looks like there is quite a bit of difference between me and the top runners. But Hamilton is currently on his outlap. I think Max has given up and I guess he's gonna settle for P2. But Hamilton is out on a fast lap and he's been doing pretty good sectors, so will he be able to get a position? Oh, there he goes, P2 for Lewis Hamilton guys. So it's not gonna be a front row lockout for Red Bull, but we are starting pole for the first time. That is interesting. Tomorrow we're gonna have less opportunities for overtakes, so it's gonna be fun.
You can feel the tension in the air as we move into race day here at Monaco. It's a track that requires the full concentration of the drivers with zero margin for error. It tests their skills to the absolute limits, so no wonder it remains a fan favourite. We're on the French Riviera once more this weekend at the 2-mile-long Circuit de Monaco. The cars will climb around 40 metres up the hill, past the casino, and then descend downwards towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of the 19 corners at Saint-Devote. And don't expect to see much overtaking here today.
So it's race day, let's get the car set up for the race. We did actually notice a lot of fuel usage in practice sessions as well, and I always had less fuel than I was expecting, so I'm going to keep an extra lap of fuel in the car. Fun fact by the way guys, this track holds the record for the least number of cars to finish the race. That's a record of 4. So that's how many DNFs might happen in the race IRL 2022 this weekend, so let's keep an eye out for that. So let's get started then. The Monaco Grand Prix Round 7 2022 calendar series, and it's lights out and away we go. And we actually got a horrible start there. I think Hamilton did get a better start. He is ahead in the first corner and we do push through. There was enough space that I think Hamilton did leave the door open and I found myself fitting through the middle, even though I think it's a little bit obvious that it was a corner cut maybe, but I think that will be counted as a racing incident because I believe other than the pit straight, maybe all overtakes pretty much will be tight and it's going to be difficult to judge. So this track also has this downhill hairpin, which is one of the slowest corners on the F1 calendar. It's quite difficult to get right if you don't slow down on time, but well, it is Monaco. So even though my quali pace was quite good, it was actually 1 second faster than Lewis Hamilton, which I did not expect. Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen behind are quite close to me, and I'm not expecting me to be able to pull away too quickly because of the type of track. Now let's see if Hamilton or Max Verstappen can try and make a move on me. Well, I'm going to be defending for my life here, so there's no way they're going to get past so easily. So here we are, second lap. I do go super wide and Hamilton does find an opportunity to make a pass, but there isn't enough space in that corner, so he's gonna try again soon. So lap 6 then, Hamilton's locking up, even I'm struggling with my tires. It's pretty evident that I'm lacking a little bit of pace because there's a car train forming behind me, but that's pretty normal in Monaco I believe. And there we go, cutting corners as well, trying to maintain position. Of course there's a limit to which we can do that. So here we are, lap 6, pitting for fresh tires, medium tires slap on. There are a lot of cars behind me, I think, who are on the mediums, which means there's going to be some traffic out there on the track soon, and I hope to pit earlier before we get to them. So, pretty neat pit stop then. Hamilton's still right back on my tail, and we don't see any of the cars in challenge, so I think Max has also gone ahead, and there we go, Max comes out side by side with Lewis Hamilton out of the pits. See who can stay ahead, and Max stays ahead. Lewis Hamilton has to give up that position. Can he get back at Max? Probably not right now, so we're gonna have to see if they can get back and have a little bit of a squabble later on. But a couple of laps down now, we're lap 10, so that took me about 4 laps to make a move on Nicholas Latifi, one of the back running slow cars, and that really hurt me and my tires because that took a long time to get past. And we do again have another Williams of George Russell in front of me. So these two cars have really slowed me down, and it's actually bunching up the pack behind me. But as we can see, only Max has been able to get past the Williams. So I'm super glad that the Williams actually goes into the pits and lets us go through. Finally, the medium runners have pitted for soft tires. Now let's see if Max can make a move on me now. Oh, there we go, trying to protect that position, going deep and late into the braking zone. Our tires are also 10 laps old, which means we're going to start struggling with grip every now and then. But surprisingly now, we have about 4 laps left and we are still facing a fuel shortage. We can see there's about 0.07, nearly 0.1 laps of fuel less. Now if I do not lift and coast, I'm going to run out of fuel. So I'm going to have to start slowing down the car, and Max might be actually able to get past me. Worst case scenario, I'm going to have to let him pass. But let's see if he has enough pace to make a move. So we've been lifting and coasting the entire time for the past 4 laps, and surprisingly Max hasn't been able to get close enough. Maybe that's just the Monaco magic, but it is pole position for me for the first time in this series, and Max gets P2, Lewis Hamilton P3. He also gets driver of the day, surprisingly. Anyway, that is a great result for Red Bull now, my first win. Now this is just getting interesting because I am now in the lead of the Drivers' Championship by about 4 points. I think Max has 120 and I'm 124. So this is awesome, and it's going to be interesting the next few races. So thanks for watching, everyone. The next race, round 8, is Baku, which is an amazing and fun street circuit, and I'm quite good at the track as well. So let's see. Until then, do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.